Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Oliver Renick, here to take you through this week's market action. It was a down one. Stocks sold off, and a rebound rally on Friday couldn't undo it. All indexes were lower, with the Russell down 4.5%. The Nasdaq and Dow each shed more than 2%, while the S&P lost just under 2%. Not the worst, but of course a bit jarring considering the central bank cut rates as expected. The worst performing sector was energy, almost a 6% drop, 5% for real estate, and a little bit more than 4% for materials. Everything was down, but it was particularly ugly in the stuff connected to the economy. The Fed's 25 basis point rate cut led trading activity. Of course, it was the highlight of the week, and it's where all the action happened, beginning Wednesday after the committee said to expect 50 basis points more next year. Previous expectations were for 100 basis points of cuts. The Fed also revised inflation expectations to 2.5% and set a median goal of 3.9% for interest rates in 2025. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said the cut, quote, was a closer call, but the right one. Only Cleveland Fed President Beth Hammack dissented. And in the world of crypto and risk assets, Bitcoin dipped back below $100,000 as it resumed its role as a high-risk trade. That's after it hit all-time highs on Tuesday. Volatility, the name of the game in cryptocurrency, as names attached to Bitcoin sold off, including the one and only MicroStrategy. Coinbase and Riot platforms all also shed at least 10% on the week. And on the earnings front, there was one highlight. Micron, unfortunately, it was also a negative one. The semiconductor business lost 12% after reporting a sales miss and lower than expected guidance. The company expects $7.7 to over $8 billion in revenue, which was way light compared to the $9 billion average estimate among analysts. Bank of America downgraded the stock to neutral from a buy, and several other analysts, including Wedbush, JP Morgan Chase, and Barclays, all lowered price targets. Next week will be a holiday one, and it's a little bit light, but we will get data with consumer confidence, durable goods, and new home sales, particularly of interest on a week in which home builders sold off big. That's it for The Wrap. I'm Oliver Renick. Remember to tune in 24/7 to schwabnetwork.com.